At first, I thought this was going to be a love story. Leopold and Julian certainly looked the part. But the longer I watched them, the more I realized I was paying attention to everything else. The music, the parties, the city, all the things they used to hold themselves together. Leopold was a man of routines. Walking the dog, hunting for a new snow globe, a quiet dinner in front of a glowing television. He moved through the same sequence every day as if he was terrified to sit still. And when he finally ran out of ways to keep busy, he threw a party. The guest list never changed. Leopold was brilliant at making everyone feel like they'd stumbled into something special. It helped, of course, that he always made sure he was the one holding the spotlight. Julian lived next door with his sister, Stacia. The three of them were inseparable. Leo and Stacia kept things a little too friendly, which meant someone was always apologizing for something. They were very good at making up. They were even better at pretending it would never happen again. I noticed the shift that night. Leopold had set the stage, the skyline, the music, the performance, but Julian fell asleep. Even a Greek god can be quietly falling apart. By winter, the routine had become very reliable. The dog still needed walking, the piano still needed playing, the snow globe still needed collecting. But something was off, and Leopold could feel the seams beginning to fray. Leopold felt everything deeply. The music, the city, the people around him. Sometimes I wondered if he filled his days because he loved life so much, or because being alone for too long felt unbearable.
Red bunnies or beef whips, the new beef whips a day.
And the parties now had become part of the city. The steam, the street lights, the windows glowing above the sidewalk, the music spilling out of rooms no one wanted to leave. Leopold fit there, completely, as if the city had built a little corner of itself around him.
Buffin na, Sazay, Bourbon.
They had their routines too. The fights, the apologies, the certainty that things would somehow work themselves out. But this time it landed wrong. Leopold held him, but the tension didn't leave. Something in Julian had snapped, and whatever it wasn't going to be fixed by a song.
Gibbs.
This was the moment I started questioning Leopold. It wasn't malice. I don't think he ever meant to hurt anyone. But watching him flirting with Stacia, it hit me. Leopold was so busy filling the room with himself that he never noticed Julian quietly believing it. When Julian came into the room, everyone noticed. The hair, the clothes, the vacant look. He'd been spending time in Forgotten Hollow, a town on the edge of the world where the vampires live. What started as a wellness retreat looked a lot more like a cult. But he wasn't sad. He was spinning across the dance floor, hugging strangers, laughing at things only he could hear. It was as if he came back full of a terrifying hollow joy. And whatever had replaced him, it certainly wasn't the man we knew. The party continued. It always did. Music upstairs, drinks at the bar. A little woohoo with your boyfriend's sister. Everyone kept moving because stopping would have made things awkward. The game called their relationship steamy. That felt generous. Leopold kept trying to bring Julian back to the places they loved, but Julian wasn't really there anymore. Forgotten Hollow had followed him home.
Scoopel, Strublek Wembasa, Chofta Busy, Benkopa, and Tree.
Sharpa.
Warno.
Hargrip, Pimboy.
With a charm.
Zorp.
Listen, Brivno. Stir the Shuva.
Tell a Jim Whipsy.
Manju.
Looking back, that night was the quiet end of everything. It was the final performance, the last possible moment to pull him back from the edge. We didn't know it then, but we were watching the end of a love story and the beginning of a disappearance. So Leopold did what anyone in love eventually does. He followed Julian all the way to Forgotten Hollow, to the vampire retreat, to the place that changed him. Forgotten Hollow was the kind of place where people drifted in matching jumpers, staring into nothing or sprawled in the road. No one cared. For the first time, Leopold was the only one who didn't belong.
Piffatow Bavangi, Thimba Yanafab, Retinu. Neebs.
He finally found Julian, not at the rooftop bar, not next door, not at the piano, here, in the place that had taken hold of him. They argued, they sat in silence, and then Leopold let him go.
Snurb Yafi Ifa. Choma. Nabo.
Born, Kajul, not a trim. Scritch!
Crabonex.
You
Juma Ota.
Simse, Chorb.
Dobe. Bibdo Gazi.
Goja.
Zappaquarga Banny. Grans Kipoma.
Gimbro Wadida.
Sakaba Maparu.
Oh, Nargi.
Get it, Flarb.
By the end, the apartment was quiet again. The parties were over, the guests had gone home, and Leopold sat back down at the piano, still feeling everything. Maybe too much. But for the first time in a long while, he was truly alone.